What's good, y'all? We back at it with another video. Yes, sir, another video.
After not uploading for like what, a month?
Bro, we
Exactly.
haven't uploaded in a month.
We got back-to-back
crazy.
bangers.
But yeah, today we gonna react to what's this junk called?
Doorbell.
Top 10 scariest doorbell moments recorded. My fault. And yeah, I mean y'all pretty much y'all know the members already. I really don't gotta say the names. Y'all know it by now. So yeah.
The real talk show.
Yeah, let's
it's a reaction show, though. Reaction channel.
Let's get this started. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yo.
Oh, that's just the
Sounds
like right off the jump.
This first video was captured in the middle of the night at an apartment complex in Toledo, O. The doorbell footage shows a man knocking on the front door with what looks like a firearm in his waistband. Now, the owner of the apartment didn't recognize the man, so she would question who it was. The unknown man would simply respond with "It's me." The homeowner would then further question his response, but rather than clarifying, he would simply give away through the front door. However, it would not be enough to get the homeowner to open it, so you would ultimately walk off. Disturbingly, as he does so, a second man pops up from a nearby dumpster and also walks off.
A dumpster?
Ooh, so they're planning on robbing her, bro.
Or raping her?
Bro, honestly, it is.
Oh, nah, you
See,
can't.
bro, like, that's crazy, bro.
Wait,
But this wouldn't be
Yeah,
the end of it. The two would then walk around to the back door, where they would attempt to pick its lock.
Nah.
The police were called,
What is he
and when
wearing?
they arrived, the two were gone. Fortunately, unsuccessful in getting the door open.
Is crazy, bro.
It's not 100% clear what the two-minute planned.
Bro, it is, bro.
The almost
It is,
empty-looking backpack at the first guy
That's it, bro.
suggests
What the-
they
If
had
it's not
planned to rob the
2016,
place.
don't wear that shit around.
But it's also possible they had much worse intentions.
Right.
The two of them have yet to be identified by police. The homeowner in Texas would wake up one morning to find the gate into his backyard wide open. Curious, the man would review the cameras he had around his house, and this is the sign he was met with.
A knife? Big ass fucking
No, bro.
This could be scripted.
A man holding a knife and in a clown costume, complete with the suit and mask, casually walks around the property, looking inside the house and testing all the
Wait, you
doors.
said the back door was unlocked, right?
He said the fence was. The front gate.
That would be...
Why do you just see that? Like, you go in the kitchen, you gotta get some snacks, and you see that, like, out your window.
Bro, I'm gonna start checking my cameras before I enter my house, bro.
That one time.
I'm gonna start doing that before I enter my house.
This will, of course, take place in 2016, during that sort of killer clown craze that went on for a few
2016,
months.
bro. If it's
Looking
not
back,
2016, don't wear
most
fucking
people that
clown shoes.
participated in that were most likely just having fun trying to scare people. But there's no denying that others took advantage of the situation, genuinely attempting some pretty horrific crimes hidden under a clown mask, with this likely being one of those cases. It's clear the person in the costume is actually trying to break into the house with a knife. Though after being unsuccessful, the clown would eventually walk off, and despite a police report, that would be the end of it. Ultimately, the homeowner would be left with nothing but this disturbing footage.
How are you supposed to identify that?
This footage was captured in Colorado in the middle of the night. The issue 3 mountain lions appearing in the darkness and started to walk around a set of houses. They were captured even going as far as to walk up onto the porch of one of the houses.
That's crazy.
Mountain
I'm on my dick,
Yo,
They'll stay a lot further in the mountains where they have easier access to the deer that they
reading
prey
my
on.
script. You're
To
reading
see
my
them
mind,
in
bro.
an area with a lot of people, especially in the neighborhood, is not at all common, at least in this area. The 3 cans would eventually walk off, but there are almost no doubt things would have gone differently Had one of these homeowners left their pets outside for the night,
Bro, who the fuck
or
leaving their
possibly
pet
were even outside
outside? No,
themselves.
even Coco outside.
This doorbell camera footage was
Oh my
captured in
shit.
Overland Park, KS, in March of 2017. Shown in the video is a nearby active house fire. The home of the neighborhood just across the street has been completely engulfed in flames.
all the time.
As the fire department arrives, neighbors can be seen desperately trying to park cars away.
Yeah.
Oh, we were already watching this.
Let's focus on the video, bro.
Nah, it's good. It's cool.
I'm just saying, the apartment was on fire. Right in front of us too.
Eventually, a flaming
even
piece of
explain
debris can be seen falling and landing on a set of bushes just in front of the camera.
Yo, is that about to get now?
That's nice.
Ooh. Yo, no.
I mean, there's firefighters out there, so
The
they should
bushes
take care of it.
Yeah, but they
quickly burst
definitely not
into
paying attention to
flames.
Yeah,
The fire starts spreading quickly, but before it's able to get out of hand, a neighbor notices it and attempts to put it out. He grabs a garden hose and sprays the fire while pressing the house's doorbell.
That spread quick, bro.
However, the owner of the house isn't home and frantically tries to communicate this through the doorbell speaker.
W neighbor.
That's still going, bro.
In the end, the fire department would be able to put out the house fire, and with help from the neighbors, prevent it from spreading to nearby houses.
Wait, so that house caught on fire? Or is it the reason?
Ray knows he needs to get those dental
We
implants.
gotta get
But for the
YouTube
price, will they really work as hard as he does? Ask
This video was posted by Doorbell News in September of 2022. This video shows a man knocking on the door at 3 a.m. He pounds on the door multiple times. This guy needs some help, but it's 3 in the morning and he needs to go away. He asks the homeowner to come to the door and talk to him.
Oh, this is the audio.
Oh, he just got
Excuse me, miss. Can you come talk to me, please?
There was no reply from the homeowner. The guy went into the street and started looking for a lift. Then he comes again and starts pounding on the door. He gets aggressive and starts yelling. The homeowner called the police.
Man, I need your help, man. Y'all can help me out, man.
I don't know what he was looking for, but it was bizarre behavior.
Oh, you drunk.
Historical footage was recorded just before 4:00 a.m. on a night in August 2020. The video captures an unidentified man walking in front of a house and emptying a gas container
What
over
the-
the yard and front porch. Shortly
Yo,
why
after
does it
he
feel like
disappears off screen, a large fire erupts just in front of the camera.
That's the
That's
video
what
from
I
the
thought
beginning.
too. Yeah.
I think
was
it's the camera angle.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
nah, that's like
That's devious.
that gotta be like some X or something crazy or something, bro.
No one would be injured during the
I
incident.
was like, why is his
Unfortunately,
neck like that?
2 houses and a vehicle would be damaged.
Sucks.
The homeowner would claim to have no idea who could be responsible or who would even consider doing this to them.
That's like,
At least from an outside
it's
perspective, the act
Oh,
looks
from the
completely
videos.
random with seemingly no reason behind it.
bro, just bored.
Making the clip
Days,
all the
just,
more
like,
unsettling.
Decided to burn 2 houses.
On a night in September of 2021, a homeowner would get a suspicious knock on his door at about 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Upon opening his phone and looking at his doorbell camera, he would see 2 would look like teenagers identifying themselves as CPD or Columbus Police Department.
Oh, it's in Columbus. Ohio.
Oh, this one.
Ohio.
Dumbass. Oh,
Bro, got
nah.
a Mickey.
CPD, CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions.
The video shows the man in the front clearly holding a firearm, and the house sitter would eventually access the doorbell camera speaker to further question
After
him.
that incident, I'm wondering.
Can I help you?
You can, bro.
CPD, we need to ask you a couple
Wait, that's where you
questions.
got a blammer on you and through the door. Dum, dum,
I'm sorry? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. May you please step to the front door, please? CPD? Yes, this is CPD. We would like you to step to the door, please. Can I see a badge? We would like you to step to the door, please, sir. I don't have to show you my badge, sir.
The man refuses to show a badge because, well, obviously, he doesn't have one. The homeowner knew what was going on, so rather than stepping to the door, he would call the real police department and report 2 armed men at his front door. After a couple of minutes, the 2 would once again attempt to get the homeowner to open the door. But after that failed, and they would run off before the real police could show up.
CPD, open the door.
That's kind of funny, bro.
It's not funny, but like, he put his voice deep.
Wear shorts.
The 2 were most likely just looking to rob the man when he opened the door. But I mean, it's possible they had worse intentions in mind. There's just no way of knowing for sure. Both of them were never identified by police.
Bro, he literally dropped his mask, bro.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you can't really tell.
In May of 2018, a woman would leave her parts car that was just outside her house unlocked overnight. Not surprisingly, someone would find the unlocked car and proceed to steal multiple items that were owned by the woman. A few hours later, the man responsible for the theft would be caught on the woman's doorbell camera attempting to use her set of keys that he had just stolen to unlock her house's front door.
House keys in the car.
Yeah, 'cause his house got broken into just recently, yeah.
This all took place while
There's
the
no way they
house
don't
owner
find
was
him,
home
bro.
and
I know,
sleeping.
bro.
But luckily the set of keys he had stolen didn't have a house key on it, so the guy just ended up walking off. Had the set of keys contained a house key, things most likely would have ended much differently. Shown in this doorbell camera footage is an unknown man wearing an oddly disturbing mask. As he walks up to the door, his emotions alert the camera to start recording, and that's when you can see him grab the door handle, realize it's locked, and hesitantly knock on the door. The man would wait for only a few seconds before he would pull his sleeve over his hand and wipe off his fingerprints from the door handle before walking off.
Kinda smart.
Around a minute later, the homeowner would come to the door and now see the man across the street sitting in a car. When she yelled down to him to see what he wanted, he would quickly speed off. The homeowner would later state that she had no idea who this man could have been or what he was doing there. The fact that he removed his own fingerprints from the door handle suggests that he had most likely given them to the police at some point. It's not completely unreasonable to conclude that this man had some sort of criminal record. Something else of note is that someone's heavy object can be seen weighing down his front pocket. It's not clear what this is, and more importantly, it's not clear who this man is. The mask would ultimately make it impossible for police to identify both the man's identity and his intentions. In July of 2021, Amanda Noack updated her Facebook with an alarming video. She took this video from her Ring doorbell as she set in for sleep. Someone rang her doorbell. She checked the app, only to see a man with gray hair and a full-grown gray beard presently knocking on her door and ringing the bell. Amanda didn't recognize this man, so she ignored the knocking, but the stranger didn't leave. As well as knocking, He kept repeating he wanted to talk to her and had questions for her.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you.
So high, bro. I thought it did something like, door.
Are you sure?
I'm here.
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions. Are you sure?
I just want to talk to you.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
Alright.
Okay. He's high. He's high. Bro, put fires in the back.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain?
You know Harbor Freight for affordability, but durability goes right along with it. You see,
Exactly.
and that week, when she was home alone,
Do you want me to
she
do
called
some of
her
that,
husband to tell him what was happening and called 911. So Amanda's husband accessed the camera from his phone and saw the man. Ignoring him wasn't doing the trick, so he decided to talk to him using the speaker.
How are you? What? Yeah? Are you sure? Who are you? I have a couple questions.
You might be in double speed. Nah, the way he was walking up, he wasn't.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Why is it voice?
Well, maybe they changed the audio.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for is a girl that's in the house with the computer because I'm an answering.
Nah. No.
Yeah, I don't think so. You're racing the girl that's on the other side of the door.
That's so crazy.
I want to look at her in court, but I have a knife and a gun.
You're so
And
stupid.
he's wearing a Rosario.
Want to knock on the door?
That's so crazy.
They see your face. You already did. What did you do?
After threatening the woman in a stone-cold
Look,
tone,
he's a
he's
Rosario
gone.
on right there.
He doesn't even seem scared off. He just leaves. As the man calmly walks away, he continues to talk to himself down the street.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nah, he's tweaking. Yeah, no, he's tweaking.
Amanda was terrified, but she feared this man might move to another house and hurt someone. So she took the creepy footage and posted it on Facebook. And it was thanks to this
he's in
Facebook
custody, bro.
post that this man was arrested.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hope y'all boys enjoyed it.
What is it called? Top 10 most scariest doorbell moments caught on camera by Creepy Cam.
Creepy Cam, yeah, it's the video. Well, shout out to him too.
Shout out to him.
David, how was your experience as a member?
It was good, bro. It was chill. It was like a little hang up.
Bruh.
Guess the rapper?
Alright, bro. I don't know what that is. Alright, well,
Alright,
see y'all boys.
Yeah, we'll see y'all
Peace
later.
out.
Yeah, God bless.